And this is today's lesson where we went over the first verse of Stand By Me. So I'm going to play it through one time or maybe two times and then talk you through the different points along the neck. Alright? Make sure to take notice of the space that I leave in between the notes that I play so that it's the right timing and it has the right feel to it. Okay? I'll stop there because that's going into the chorus. That's the last piece that leads into the chorus. So now I'll play it one more time just so you have it on record, and then I'll talk through it. All right. Alright, now so I'll talk through it. So first we start with the first finger on the double dot, and we'll go from that finger to the pinky finger here on the first dot that's above the double dot. So it'll be like this. And then we'll slide that up a whole step. And then back to the first finger on the double dot. So that's when the night has come. I forget the next lyric, but it's the next. And the land is dark. That's right. So let's see. We have when the night has come and the land is dark. With that, I started with the first finger on the double dot, but this time instead of being on the B string, I start that on the G string. And it's with the ring finger going a whole step above the first finger, and then we slide that up a whole step. The land, and then we do the hammer-on. Is dark. Remember, the hammer-on is done when you pluck the note first and then tap on the ring finger. Again, this is going to be on the G string, a whole step above the first finger. And when you do the hammer-on, you want to also have the first finger fretted down tight, kind of like what you said earlier. Remember, you keep the first finger in place. So when the land is dark, and then we have and they only, and we do that by saying first finger and then ring finger. This is on the G string again, and then first finger on the B string only. So we have and the only. Oh, actually, it's in the moon. And the moon is the only light you see. I'll do that one more time just to make it cleaner. And the moon is the only light you see. So that's the whole first 8 bars of the verse, and then there's another 8 bars. I'll just play this first 8 bars all together so you get another sense of how that sounds without any stops in between. that right there was the first 8 bars, and then the next 8 bars would be No, I Won't Be Afraid. So it goes similar to, actually identical to how the first 8 bars started off with the first finger and the pinky. So it goes like this, and then do the same thing again. And then here's where we walk down the scale, starting with the pinky on the dot, up after the 12th fret. So that goes with the pinky here, and then middle finger, half step above the double dot, then first finger on the double dot, and that was on the B string. Now we go to the G string, ring finger, and then first finger. So it's, and then we go back up to the double dot on the B string. So again, that's, and then we do the hammer on again on the G string, with the first and ring finger. So it's no, I won't. Oh, sorry. No, I won't shed a tear, and then just as long. And that right there was first finger, ring finger on the G string. Again, the first finger was on the double dot. Ring finger was a whole step above that, and then the first finger on the B string on the double dot. Just as long, and then as you stand, and then that's going to be with the first finger on the G string again, as you stand. So with that I did first finger G string, then first finger B string, and then the word stand is a whole step above the double dot on the G string. As you stand, and then we have the phrase stand by me. So that was done with the first finger on the B, and then ring finger by, a whole step above the double dot on the G string, and then first finger on the G string double dot. So I'll put that second verse, second 8 bars of the verse all together so you can hear what that sounds like uninterrupted. And that's as far as what we got to today. So just to recap the whole thing, I'll play the whole entire first verse. And that's it. Next week we'll go over the chorus and put